Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. Will the Treasurer explain to the House how the government is promoting economic growth through a stronger budget, and are there any threats to responsible fiscal policy?
The Treasurer has the call.
Mr. Speaker.
Member for Sydney will cease interjecting. Member for Sydney is now warned.
I thank the member for Braddon for his question, because the member for Braddon knows that the way to have a strong budget is to have a strong economy. And the way to have a strong economy is to focus on policies that promote growth. And they know, we know on this side of the House, that to promote growth you need a tax system that encourages people to work, save and invest, and to ensure that they are making the decisions that they want to make so we can grow revenue based on stronger economic growth. Now, those opposite have a different approach. They believe the way to have strong economic management, and it's a fallacy, Mr. Speaker, is that you raise taxes, you pull more out of people's pockets to chase higher and higher levels of expenditure, which is what those opposites seek to do. Now, Mr. Speaker, we believe that strong economic management is the road to building a stronger economy, because it inspires confidence both in consumers and businesses. And we note the figures today, Mr. Speaker, that have come out in terms of the improvement in business and consumer confidence figures. Now, these figures will move around, Mr. Speaker. They'll go up and down. And the way you earn confidence is you have the policies that back up that confidence, Mr. Speaker. And what we know as a government is that we continue to focus on the path that we have been on, and that is to put in place the savings measures and to control the expenditure in the way we have and grow the economy, that we can return to the budget to balance over time. And I particularly want to commend the member for North Sydney, the former Treasurer, for the excellent work that he has done in building the strong foundation for what we continue to work on as we move the budget towards surplus over time, Mr. Speaker. We have reduced real growth in government expenditure from 3.6% on average per annum under Labor down to 1.5%, Mr. Speaker, on average in the 2015-16 budget and the forward estimates. We've implemented a total of 332 budget measures out of a total of 407. We have delivered $9.4 billion in expenditure savings from the 2015-16 budget already. And overall, since 2013-14 MyEFO, some $85 billion of budget improvement measures, which include over $64 billion in savings, have been able to be delivered to ensure a stronger budget. Now, those opposite, Mr. Speaker, what have they learned from this process, from their time of excessive spending? They currently have $57 billion worth, $57 billion, Mr. Speaker, in commitments and failures to support savings, Mr. Speaker, and they add up like this. $3.6 billion in budget measures that they themselves put forward that they refuse to support today. $14.7 billion in budget repair measures that we have put forward that they refuse to support. $33.5 billion in spending measures that they want to see restored in savings that we put forward. And $10.3 billion in promises they have made since the 15-16 budget, and $3.8 billion in new and increased taxes. And what have they learned in terms of savings to pay for that $57 billion odd? 1.3 in taxes.
Time has expired. The member for Sydney has the call.